What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So here we go again. Lefty Gunplay. Why is it that as soon as Lefty Gunplay gets arrested, every channel, at least Raza channels, they're all over it? Lefty got arrested. Lefty had dope on him. Lefty's high. Lefty was in this interview and he looked drunk. He looked high. He's not making no sense. Something's wrong with this dude. It's everywhere, right? And today, as you watch this video, Lefty Gunplay dropped new music. His own brand new music. And the only one talking about it is Lefty Gunplay. Why is that? How was this individual so hated by so many people that the only time they're going to talk about him, bring him up, is when there's negativity? I keep talking about how we got to pick a champ, right? We got to pick a champion and march behind his drum. In order for the raza to be considered in hip hop, imagine that, after all these years, in order for them to be considered in hip hop, considered in acting, we have to get behind somebody. And whether you like it or not, the one with the momentum, the one with the connections and resources right now is Lefty Gunplay. So how is it that nobody is posting anything to try to push him and show the industry that, hey, this dude does have a following? You know what? These type of people that rap about this type of music and look like that, they are supported by their community, by a community. So how about we bring some more in? Hey, you know what? There's some from up north. They rap pretty good. Hey, there's some from Texas. Hey, they're getting down too. Hey, these Latinos or Hispanic, whatever you want to call them. Hey, you know what? They got a little bit of talent. Or you know what? Hey, even if you don't like it, look, there's a lot of mumble rappers. I don't understand what the hell they're talking about. Shout out to Chicago, but I don't like drill music. It's just, this stuff is just, I have a different ear. So when people hear Lefty Gunplay and they say, oh, Lefty Gunplay can't rap, well, you know what? That's just a different ear. We have a different ear. Have I heard songs of his that I'm like, oh, that ain't that bad? Yes. Have I heard songs where I'm like, damn, he could have done better? Yes. Tupac is my favorite rapper of all time. There are some songs that I'm like, that's a little bit too East Coast sounding for me. And I have East Coast rappers. My top three is Tupac, Nas, and DMX. But there's certain sounds where I'm like, that's not really a sound that I like. Getting back to Lefty Gunplay, what do we have to do? Like, when are we going to realize if we don't support our own? Now, if Lefty Gunplay, messes his off and winds up in prison, then you can't be like, hey, let's support his music. He can't put any more music out. But he's not in prison. He's out here. He's got the momentum. And I already know there's going to be a bunch of people, Dubs, there goes Dubs. He's always supporting Lefty. Because I'm practicing what I preach. As much as Bozo is irritating, let me tell you something for a fact. If Bozo had the momentum, I would be saying right now, hey, he put out new music, let's support that. And I'm not saying Southern California, let's support Lefty. I'm saying raza, everybody. I'm saying whites, black, everybody. But it is something for the whites are well represented in Hollywood and in music. The blacks, extremely dominant in music, right? Sports, entertainment. The raza, keep it real. Spanish music, baseball, soccer, boxing. But why can't we get our foot in entertainment? I'm talking about movies, TV, music, hip hop. Because even though even though the supposed Hispanic, I don't like the term, but I'm going to use it here. Even though the Hispanics are known to be extremely loyal to their favorite artists, when it comes to Hispanic artists in hip hop, the raza just aren't there. And I can get it a little bit to where a lot of raza aren't going to be like, yeah, let's support shooting up, a song that's shooting up this or shooting up that. But not all these rappers are talking about just that. The problem is Mexicans will hate on a Mexican quicker than they'll hate on anybody else. And that's a bona fide fact. It comes from the conquest of our ancestors. It was the way that a small, very, very small group of Europeans were able to rule over hundreds of thousands and millions of indigenous people. Make them look at each other. That's a different story that can be applied in a lot of places right now in the world, right? But that's a completely different story, and that's off topic, and I don't want to get in the weeds. I just wanted to do a video. And look, I don't know Lefty. He's not going to be talking to me. I've never spoken to him, but he's never spoken ill of me. And his music dropped today, and I'm hoping that there's an impact. Because if there is, it's guaranteed that they'll look for more like him. Look at, I mean, people can beg to differ. I don't care. But when Tupac was doing his thing, next thing you know, Ja Rule sure did come out trying to look just like him. They try to find a new Tupac. If Lefty hits big today or in that first week where his music dropped, they're going to look for another Lefty. If his music doesn't hit, guess what? Your favorite local rapper is going to have to keep grinding, keep struggling. The whole north-south divide in the music industry makes no sense when that divide isn't happening behind the prison walls where it really matters. I think raza that rap should refocus what they're talking about. You want to be gangster rap, that's cool. But leave the prison stuff to prisoners, to convicts. Get that money out here. Open the doors, bust the doors open, and bring as many as you can. That's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.